Shakur moved so well. He won every round, and he was just a step ahead with quickness and just with, just the plan himself. Great plan coming in, and he did well. Congratulations to him.
He won all the rounds? Is that what you're saying? He won all 12 rounds?
Well, maybe he lost one, but he won the majority of rounds.
At what time did you realize that this was just going to be Shakur taking over the whole fight?
After the fourth round.
Mm-hmm. After the fourth round?
Yeah.
Okay? Eddie, I want him. He's smooth. He's smooth. I got him. Okay?
The boxing world has been buzzing in the aftermath of Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, a fight that instantly ignited debate, analysis, and raw emotion across the sport.
Yeah.
As expected, hot takes followed, but the dominant reaction was appreciation. Appreciation for two athletes who took risks on the biggest stage and delivered a fight that showcased boxing at its best. This bout will reshape the division's landscape. Whether viewed as a narrow win or a near miss, both fighters enhanced their marketability and leverage. Rematches will be discussed, unification fights floated, and promoters will work to turn tonight's drama into future blockbusters. Fans, this fight delivered stakes, narrative, and lasting moments. Fighter gains momentum. The other gains a compelling redemption path. And regardless of how the record books read, the impact of this night will be felt for months. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez didn't give fans a simple knockout or a dull shutout. They delivered a fight that demanded adaptation, courage, and intelligence. Weeks from now, people will still be breaking down those late-round exchanges and debating the choices made under pressure. A single fight can expand the conversation about what elite boxing looks like in the modern era. This one did. For anyone who loves the sport, that's exactly what you want.
Teofimo that beat Lomachenko, what if that Teofimo shows up?
Like I said, Lomachenko is a not easy fight. Teofimo was able to be in the ring with different type of fighters and
promised fireworks, and they delivered. What unfolded was the kind of fight fans had been waiting months for, a high-level chess match built on speed, timing, and sheer will. By the time the final bell sounded, the arena felt drained, the fighters were spent, and the boxing world had already shifted from live reaction to passionate post-fight debate. In the opening moments, it was clear this would not be a one-note affair. The early rounds carried a palpable tension, marked by probing jabs, measured counters, and mutual respect between two elite professionals. Every exchange felt deliberate. The action moved like a controlled conversation, ideas tested, rhythm established, before being interrupted by sudden, explosive combinations that drew gasps from the crowd. Both fighters entered with clear game plans and the intelligence to adjust when necessary. One relied on lateral movement, timing, and surgical counterpunching. The other pressed forward relentlessly, working to close distance, attack the body, and turn brief openings into sustained pressure. That clash of styles created a constant ebb and flow. There were rounds where the counterpuncher looked untouchable, slipping shots and turning defense into sharp bursts of offense. And there were rounds where the pressure fighter disrupted the rhythm, forcing messy exchanges and clinches that made clean scoring difficult. Momentum shifted repeatedly, and the audience felt every swing. Several sequences felt destined for highlight reels and slow-motion breakdowns. A mid-fight flurry from the aggressor landed flush and visibly shifted the tide, affecting not just the scorecards but the body language inside the ring. A few rounds later, a crisp late-round counter sequence reminded everyone that precision and timing can be just as damaging as raw power. These moments weren't just physical, they were psychological. Posture changed. Corners leaned in. Trainers barked adjustments. That's the human drama of boxing, where a 2-second exchange can reshape the next 3 rounds. What elevated this fight even further was the constant adjustment. When pressure found success, the counterpuncher varied his rhythm, doubled the jab, stepped off at angles, and refused to trade recklessly. Clean counters began landing. The forward fighter answered with increased bodywork and looping shots designed to slow movement and change the tone of exchanges. These micro-adjustments, a half-step here, a delayed punch there, are what separate elite fighters from merely good ones. The coaches earned their pay, delivering concise instructions that were executed under extreme fatigue. The crowd told its own story. Roars erupted during aggressive moments, while technical brilliance was met with near-silent appreciation. Late in the fight, the noise became pressure itself, pushing both fighters to keep throwing when exhaustion set in. Commentators balanced excitement with technical breakdowns, while social media reacted in real time, replaying key moments and dissecting subtle foot placement and head movement. It's rare for a fight to deliver both mainstream excitement and deep technical intrigue, but this one did. Final rounds were especially revealing. Both fighters showed conditioning, composure, and the ability to maintain technique under duress. They traded knowing they had committed to leaving everything in the ring, and they honored that commitment. Post-fight scenes told the story: embraces, handshakes, exhausted smiles, and trainers who looked years older. Media interviews focused not on easy headlines, but on nuance. Fans immediately debated swing rounds, pressure versus precision, and what should come next. From a technical standpoint, the fight reinforced timeless truths. Timing and distance can neutralize power. Pressure and bodywork can disrupt movement. Both approaches found success, and that balance made the fight impossible. As expected, hot takes followed. But the dominant reaction was appreciation. Appreciation for two athletes who took risks on the biggest stage and delivered a fight that showcased boxing at its best. This bout will reshape the division's landscape. Whether viewed as a narrow win or a near miss, both fighters enhanced their marketability and leverage. Matches will be discussed, unification fights floated, and promoters will work to turn tonight's drama into future blockbusters. For fans, this fight delivered stakes, narrative, and lasting moments. One fighter gains momentum, the other gains a compelling redemption path. And regardless of how the record books read, the impact of this night will be felt for months. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez didn't give fans a simple knockout or a dull shutout. They delivered a fight that demanded adaptation, courage, and intelligence. Weeks from now, people will still be breaking down those late-round exchanges and debating the choices made under pressure. If a single fight can expand the conversation about what elite boxing looks like in the modern era, this one did. For anyone who loves the sport, that's exactly what you want.